Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us today for our story time at the Marathon County Public Library. My name is Chad, and I have a few stories to share with you today. Our first one, hopefully you're having a good day, but if you're not, that's okay too, because that's kind of what our first story is about. And it's called Being Edie is Hard Today by Ben Brashares and Elizabeth Berglund. Being Edie was hard today. She barely made it to breakfast. Please eat your toast, Edie, her mom said. I'm too tired to eat my toast, Edie replied. Please sit up, Edie, her mom said. I can't, Edie said. My head is too heavy. Pony or Piggy, her mom asked while they waited for the school bus. Piggy, please, Mother, Edie answered. When the bus arrived, Edie reminded her mother that piggies don't go to school. This piggy does, her mom said, and scooted Edie out the door. She had made a mistake. A pony would have been much better. Looks like they're pulling on her pigtails, which isn't nice. While putting her things away, Edie thought for a moment about climbing into her cubby, maybe just hanging there like a bat until it was time to go home. In class, Miss Meany called on Edie to write on the board, but Edie didn't know the answer. I can't, she said. Why can't you, Edie? I have polar bear hands, she said, and showed her. At recess, Edie sat in her favorite spot and ate her favorite snack, sardines. Only squids eat sardines, one boy said. Edie the stinky squid, they sang. Edie the stinky squid. They circled her like sharks. Oh, to be a squid. See, it's a squid swimming through the ocean. That'd be pretty nice. Alone, she sat on a swing where she'd go to think and imagine that she had great wings that could take her high above. But the wings never worked. So she decided to be a cheetah. Fastest, fiercest land animal on earth. Her stomach grumbled, the lunch bell rang, and she was off. Looks like she's chasing a deer, but really, she pushed the boy down. During her rather long trip to the principal's office, Edie tried to explain the slow-moving characteristics of a sloth, but Mrs. Meany wasn't listening. Edie figured if she just sat still enough, the principal probably wouldn't see her. Edie, 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 Edie. Chameleon was definitely the right choice. Chameleons can camouflage themselves so you can't see them. That's why she picked a chameleon. For the ride home, Edie considered a porcupine or a hissing cockroach. Eventually, she decided to be an armadillo. But inside, she felt like a naked mole rat. At dinner, Edie was lost in thought. Edie, would you like to use your fork? Her mom asked. No, thank you, Mother. This is how butterflies taste their food. When it was time for bed, Edie found that she had, unfortunately, become a worm. Edie, brush or eat. I can't. I don't have teeth, or hands even. Honey, come pick out your clothes for school tomorrow, Edie's mom called from the other room. Worms don't go to school, Edie yelled back, but her mom didn't hear, because people can't hear worms. The floor was uncomfortable, so Edie found her feet and pulled herself up to the mirror. She hoped to see something new, but she only saw Edie, who had to go to school tomorrow. Edie sat on her bed and held her knees as tears filled her eyes. Mom, I don't think I want to go to school tomorrow. Just saying the words made the tears jump out. Her mom stroked her arm and let her cry. Did you know, her mom finally said, reaching out to collect a tear, that humans are the only creatures on earth that cry tears when they're sad? And no one really knows why. Edie looked up and wiped her eyes. I think I do. It's just like when the sky cries when it's sad, she said. I learned about it in school, Edie went on. The clouds get dark and fill up with tears, and then when the clouds can't hold anymore, The tears fall all the way down to the ground where they help make the flowers grow and make streams for animals to drink out of and take baths in. Edie's mom smiled. So, does the sky feel better after it cries? Oh yeah, Edie said. The clouds get all fluffy again and the sun comes out. You feeling a little fluffier? Her mom asked, pulling her in for a hug. Yeah, I guess. Like a fluffy baby owl. Owls are nocturnal, you know, so I'm gonna stay up all night. Night, Edie. Pony or Piggy? Her mom asked the next morning. Piggy, please, Mother, Edie replied. No, wait, Pony. You sure? Her mom asked. Pony and Piggy. An anteater, frog, lemur, lion, hedgehog, and flying squirrel. Okay, but no cheetahs today. Her mom kissed the top of her head. Better yet, how about you just go as my favorite little girl, Edie? Edie thought for a moment. Yeah, okay. I guess Edie, being Edie's pretty good too. So Edie had a good day after all, or maybe a bad day and then a good day. That's how it goes sometimes. Our next story from Marcia Vaughn. Good one for October. We're going on a ghost hunt. All right. Do you want to go on a ghost hunt to catch a trick-or-treat ghost? We're not afraid. No, we're not afraid. No, we're not afraid at all. Looking high, looking low, off on a ghost hunt. Here we go. Oh dear, what have we here? A swamp, an ooky, spooky swamp. What will we do? We'll wade across, romp and stomp, across the ooky, spooky swamp. We're going on a ghost hunt to catch a trick-or-treat ghost. We're not afraid. No, we're not afraid. No, we're not afraid at all. Looking high, looking low, off on a ghost hunt. Here we go. Oh dear, what have we here? A haunted house. A haunted house where goblins go thump. What will we do? We'll dash past, rumpity-bump, past a haunted house where goblins go thump. We're going off on a ghost hunt to catch a trick-or-treat ghost. We're not afraid. No, we're not afraid. No, we're not afraid at all. Looking high, looking low, off on a ghost hunt. Here we go. Oh dear, what have we here? Bats. Big black bats. All furry and fat. What will we do? We'll scurry under, skitter and scat, under big black bats, all furry and fat. We're going on a ghost hunt to catch a trick-or-treat ghost. We're not afraid at all. Looking high, looking low, off on a ghost hunt. Here we go. Oh dear, what have we here? Skeleton bones. Skeleton bones that dance about. What will we do? We'll fly by. Run and shout by skeleton bones that dance about. Looking high, looking low, off on a ghost hunt. Here we go. Oh dear, what have we here? A cave. A creepy cave where the old ghost dwells. What will we do? We'll crawl through. Oh, so slow. Oh, so slow. Into the creepy cave we go. Uh-oh, do you see what I see? Is it a rock? Does a rock have long arms? Is it a bush? Does a bush have a twirling, swirling body? Is it a mossy log? Does a mossy log have big round eyes? I give up. What do you see? What do you see? A ghost! A great big scary ghost! Off we go! Oh, so slow, out of the creepy cave we go. Run and shout by skeleton bones that dance about. Skitter and scat, under big black bats, all furry and fat. Rumpity-bump, past the haunted house where goblins go thump. Romp and stomp across the oogie boogie swamp. Hurry, fast, slam the door, safe at last. I was looking for you. We went on a ghost hunt to catch a trick-or-treat ghost. We weren't afraid. No, we weren't afraid. No, we weren't afraid at all. Well, maybe they were afraid just a little bit. All right. Our last story today comes to us from Leila Torres and illustrated by Angelis Ruiz, and it's called The Lost Kitten. Dad plopped the grocery bag on the kitchen table. Over it fell and everything came tumbling out, along with a little kitten. Papa, I didn't know they sold orange kittens at the grocery store, I said. The kitten's fur was softer than cotton and its tail stuck up straighter than a flagpole. He was outside our door, said Papa. He's clean and looks well fed. He must belong to one of the neighbors. The kitten made a noise. That means he likes you, said Papa. I think it means he's hungry, I said. I have the perfect thing. How about a plate of chicken and rice with saffron, our leftovers from dinner? As I watched the kitten eat, I thought about all the things we could do together. Can we keep him? I asked. Papa's left eyebrow went up, like it always does when he's thinking too much. Sweetie, the kitten must have an owner, said Papa. Okay, Papa, but if he doesn't have an owner, can we keep him? We will see what Mama says, said Papa. So we put the kitten in a cardboard box and went to knock on doors. First, we rang the bell at Mrs. Azucena's house. Does this kitten belong to you? I asked. No, Amelia. This kitten isn't mine, but let me give you a blanket to keep him warm. I put the blanket over the kitty. Papa, do you think we can keep him? I asked. No, sweetie, said Papa. We need to keep looking for his owner. Rap, rap, rap. Next, we knocked on Mr. Evans' door. Does this kitten belong to you? I asked. No, Amelia, this little fur ball isn't mine, said Mr. Evans. But how about a stuffed mouse for him to play with? The kitten batted the toy mouse around the box. Papa, do you think the kitten can stay with us now? I asked. No, whoever lost him might be looking for him right now, answered Papa. Ding dong, the bell rang through the next house. Does this kitten belong to you? I asked. No, Amelia, Mrs. Romano said. Our kitten is black and white, but take this can of tuna for him. I added the can to the box. Papa, this has to mean something. Now we have a blanket, food, and a toy for him. Can he live with us, please? I begged. Papa's left eyebrow went up. He was thinking again. So we walked to the next house. We lightly rapped on Mrs. Manuela's window. Mrs. Manuela, did you lose a kitten? I asked. Achoo! Oh, goodness gracious, no. I'm allergic to cats. Next, Papa walked to the Cruz's house. I hoped no one would open the door. Then my friend Nathan hopped out onto the steps. I like dogs, he said, but take this. He threw a ball of yarn into the box. Our box was getting so full the kitten could barely fit. Can we take him home now, please? Mama was waiting at the door when we got home. Look, Mama, we found a lost kitty. Can we keep him? That's when I saw a small boy and a lady just behind Mama. This is Luis. He has lost his kitten, said Mama. I looked at the boy. The boy looked at me. I closed my eyes tight and stretched out my arms. Luis looked into the box and frowned. That's not my lost kitten, he said. Oh, one more page. Suddenly, the kitten That means he likes you, Luis said. That means he's hungry, I said, laughing. I ran into the kitchen and got the rest of the chicken and rice with saffron. What's his name? Louise asked. He doesn't have one yet? I said. We watched the kitten gobbling up the chicken and rice with saffron. Saffron! We both shouted. Saffron seemed to agree. Then he stretched out and took a nap. That'll do it for today, folks. Thank you very much for watching and listening today. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.